Hey YouTube family, welcome to my channel, Living Life with Mama. I'm Mama. In today's video, we will be doing cash stuffing from my child support budget. Now, with child support, if you have seen my video, I put money to the side for rent. I pay for my Capital One credit card and put money into debt, and then the rest goes to games and savings challenges. So we should have $300 here. So let's go ahead and get that counted. So not in ones, I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So 155. And I'm going to quickly count these. Okay, this stack of ones is 50. This is 30. Okay, this stack is also 30. Because these ones is a 50, I'm going to set this with the 50 so that I have enough places for everything. Okay, and then I think this is going to be 35 because I did get 5 ones for my 100 envelope challenge. So let's count this. This is 30. Okay, so the first thing being here, and that will be my debt credit card savings. So right now I have 50, 60, 70, 71. So adding a 50, I now have 50, 100, 10, 20, 21. I have 121. Okay. And then savings games, which will be in here. The savings challenges will be the 51s. I'm going to count this real quick just to make sure. Okay, so this is 51s. This is to go with like actual games. I'm going to stick this in here. That's saving for that. I've already gotten paid my second paycheck and I have enough money for groceries and all of that. So this is actually going to go for stuff towards Easter. So when I meal planned back at the beginning of the month for the 2 weeks, I ended up meal planning for Easter, but I really didn't have to go buy anything because we had some ham that I had thrown back into the freezer that was left over from Christmas or Thanksgiving, I don't remember, and we had planned on doing that. Well, in the meantime, a friend called and like, hey, would you like to spend Easter with us again this year? So her and her family pretty much adopted us into their family. We spent time with them with Thanksgiving, Easter, you know, things like that. We've gone over to ball games. We don't do Christmas because they don't really have like a Christmas dinner that is outside of Christmas Day. My daughter and I like to spend that day with just us. So anything that we do that's not Christmas, like Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween, New Year's, stuff like that, they usually invite us to it, and also football games. So anyways, I had told them that I would bring the drinks, like soda and water, and then I'm also going to be making a dessert that's called puppy chow, so that my daughter can at least have one dessert because the other desserts that are being made, I guarantee is not going to be made gluten-free and dairy-free. And so I am making that dessert. So this money, since I didn't need it for groceries, is actually going to go towards purchasing the drinks. Whatever is left over will go back into all of my savings. So I do need 60 to set to the side. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I do like having this money to the side that if something comes up every month that makes it where I need the cash, it's easier to use this knowing that I have enough money for groceries than charging my card that I'm trying to pay off. So I have liked this when I get to the point of being able to get more laminating things to be able to make my pockets. I think I'm going to make another one that says extra savings for random things or something like that. I don't know, but it does come in handy, that is for sure. Okay, so that was 60, and then I'm going to jump to my extra one that has like pets and then my garden and all that, because I am going to the next envelope, which is 49. So I'm going to take 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. I'm going to fold that in half. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to be putting the 1 in here. Now, I haven't really decided. I'm kind of leaning towards actually doing it, but I had to take my car into the shop a couple weeks ago because one night it got really, really cold. And normally I put my car in the garage during winter, and it had gotten nice, and so I hadn't been putting my car in the garage. All right, real quick, I'm going to take 30 of this and I'm going to sit it in here. That is for games for next time. So it was having a hard time starting, and so I took it in the shop like, okay, what is going on? And they're like, we don't know what's going on, but it's perfectly fine, but you have a small oil leak in your car. It's very, very tiny, it's dripping, but like it needs to be fixed. It's a little over $1,000. So I'm thinking about for the next 4 months, because obviously I can't put the full $600 to the side to fix my car, because some of it goes to rent, some of it pays for the Capital One bill, all of that. But instead of doing the games in my $100 envelope challenge, to put that on hold until I can save the money to be able to pay for that. And then I also need to do some maintenance things. So I'm probably going to have to save about $2,000. And to be able to do that, the only way I can do that is to not play my games for a couple months. I haven't quite decided yet. Like, obviously I need to do something really quick because it does need to be fixed. And also it needs maintenance. We think that our car is about to go kaput. So I'm debating if I should actually put this money towards the vehicle and update the maintenance and everything. It is almost ready for an oil change. I think I have about 1,000 more miles to go on it for the oil change. They said they didn't find anything wrong. She just could be getting old. Battery's fine, the carburetor's fine, like all that. It could very well be electrical thing, because when my neighbor across the street was looking at my car while it was on, my door was open, my car just died. It did it like 2 or 3 times, and so it could possibly be electrical thing, but they can't find out what's wrong with it. But I do need to get this oil leak fixed, and then I do need to do some maintenance for it. And so I would like this van to last long enough for me to be able to save money to get another car. But with things going on these days, cars are really expensive. Like, even used cars are very expensive. I got this van for $3,000. My personal property tax was $7. It was like $7.72 or something like that. Obviously, I did not spend a lot of money on this car. and looking at any kind of decent used cars that I'm not going to be put back into the same situation is going to be about $10,000. That's the least I've been able to find a car that's a good, decent car. I need to figure something out to be able to save money for a car that keeps me out of a car loan, because I'm not going to be able to. So that's kind of the thought process. So maybe next month, in the next 4 months, however it may be, I'm going to have to sit down and figure out how long it's going to take me to be able to save that kind of money. We may not see the games for a while, which is okay. The car comes first. I need to fix the car. I could also continue to do the games in some sense and then add up the savings that I have and see where we're at. I don't know, but I need to do it quickly. Obviously, putting $50 into this is not going to get me very far. I just need to figure out where to go from here. But yeah, so that is my cash stuffing for my April child support budget. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help me to be able to build my channel and to be able to get more videos out like this and to be able to reach more people who may need the help to be able to budget. Well, as always, you guys have a great rest of the week. Bye.